just $45. I could save you up to $300 a year. Splendid.
God, find a fucking lead, man.
What? I mean, if I have to explain it to you. Okay. Want a better deal on mobile? Switch to Spectrum. Fastidious. Guest is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Yeah, I'm back. It just wouldn't let me stream because my internet just straight up won't let me stream.
Eli, they will stay alive to the end zone. OBJ. They're going to silence some of the criticism up in New York this week.
I can never get back those 1,000 now.
Collins is absolutely back.
Oh, because nothing wants to want to work. I can't get back those 1,000 viewers because nothing wants to work. Of course, why not?
San Francisco, that underdog story of Nick Mullins, the 14-year age difference between Eli and Young.
There's going to be so many people in here. Yeah, it's live. Yeah, it's live. There's not going to be so much people in here because the only people that know this is live again is the people that subscribe to me. There was 60 other people, 60 on the last time you subscribed. So I don't see any more people getting in here.
14 plays and he went 80 yards down the field. Settled for the field goal, but I think we saw vintage Eli in that situation. KJ's extraordinary moments. A look at George Kittle, the tight end I know you really like a lot. Yeah, and Nick Mullins likes him a lot as well. Doing it in the running game, setting the edge on Landon Collins, creating lanes for Breida, and then the awareness to find that area in the play action game. Get through all the traffic, settle in, allow for an easy throw. That's what the good tight ends do. And then being able to get in open space in the slot as a receiver. Go out there, shaking a little bit. Great separation for the easy throw. Nick Mullins likes this tight end, and rightfully so. You know, in the last 2 games, he's targeting 10 times. He's got 9 catches. Isn't that something?
Yeah, and I love what they've done with Kittle in the first half, but I think in the second half, if you're the 49ers, with the way the offensive line is coming off, I would love to see them feature Matt Breida a little bit. You got Kittle, now feature the running game and allow the running game to get going. That way you can set up your play action down the field.
90% when he throws to Kittle. All other targets, he's 63%. Eli and Odell. Odell had the 10-yard touchdown reception in the first half. It's a knuckler that's going to go out of bounds. That was the 3rd time that Rosa says
kickoff out of bounds. Number 2 of the kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Yeah, the head's down and you walk past the coach and you're going to hear a little something. Lisa?
Hey, Tess, well, Kyle Shanahan told me that he thinks Nick Mullins did a decent job in the first half. He said he had some opportunities. He made some. There was somebody who missed. Let's see how he does the second half. Pat Shermer said he was disappointed with a couple of things that happened, especially he said them coming down and allowing the 49ers to get a field goal. He said didn't like that. He said, we had first and goal. We have to get it in. Both coaches, I asked them about the declining air quality. Both said they hadn't noticed.
Lisa, I want to check in a little later with you on that. See if there's a change to that. We're going to take a shot to open up the second half. And it is well beyond Kendrick Bourne. Jack Rabbit Jenkins was the closest to it. Corner for the Giants.
Aggressive mindset, taking advantage of the field position. I mean, the Giants, they just can't get a break here. You know, come back. That shows the ball game. They're only down 3. Hey, how about we kick it out of bounds, give them the ball at the 40-yard line. So Nick Mullins trying to stay aggressive. And that's what I'm looking for him to do here in the second half. Play smart football. And like you said, bro, you got Breida. He's averaging 5.5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to give it to him.
Absolutely.
There's Nick Mullins on 2nd and 10. He goes underneath and able to get it complete again for 5 yards to kill. So Nick Mullins, you know, it comes on last week, and everybody's like, who is this guy? He got a blue check verified by Twitter in the middle of the game. And here is who he is. He grew up in Alabama, Birmingham, and is always a young football fan. In fact, in 3rd grade. Folks, that is his 3rd grade school project. And it was on Joe Montana. So get out all the metallic markers and the
Elmer's gluing the construction paper, and he's down there in Alabama in 3rd grade, and he's taking a deep dive on the 49ers legend. Wrote about his entire career, and then he grows up to be the 49ers quarterback at this time.
So you said that about you got a blue check. You know, that's a big deal. That's a sign of respect. That's a real thing in 2008.
He went from nobody to being the most searched NFL player on Twitter all of last weekend.
Man,
Nick Mullins, welcome to the big time.
And I know I'm getting old when a blue check is the thing to get.
Boy, I'll tell you, we mentioned it earlier, but all the success he's had and all the past week and the buzz about him, he's just the same every single day, isn't he?
He is, but you know, I asked Richard Sherman about it because I thought nobody knows him better than the star corner, because Nick Mullins has been playing the scout team quarterback for the last year and a half, and he said, you know, he would just get so frustrated when he throw an interception. And Richard said, hey, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right? We know the plays.
Yeah.
Just read the card. We know the plays.
Well,
Says he's the only scout team quarterback who he's ever seen upset with throwing interceptions.
That's his mindset.
3rd and 5, and it gets it complete for a first down to Breida.
And Mullins' ability to see it pre-snap, knowing he's going to get that matchup on Alec Ogletree, looking to the left, allowing Pettis to clear it out. And they like that one-on-one. You know, to your point, Bugs, they traded for Alec Ogletree, the Giants did.
Yeah.
Goes back to Gettleman and thinking that they had that player. You know, you're looking for him not only to be a solid player, but to be the leader of that defense.
Got Kittle one-on-one outside against Landon Collins.
There he is, bottom of your screen.
Before the snap, ball starts. Offense number 85. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Kittle's wearing that Monday Night Mike tonight.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
How we doing, Hank? Oh, gotcha.
Such a personality, isn't it? 1st and 15 after the penalty, as Morris is stacked up just after the yard.
A lot of these tight ends now, star tight ends got personality. We got Gronk, Kelsey.
Don't know how much longer we have Gronk. Gronk has been dealing with such injury issues this year. How about the Patriots yesterday?
They sure missed him, didn't they?
Titans 34-10. Coach Vrabel against his old team, his old coach.
Yeah, student took it to the teacher. You don't see that often happen with Bill Belichick and the Titans just holding that offense, the Patriots offense, to 10 points in less than 300 yards. Incredible.
You know, it kind of gives credence, guys, to the report that Schefter had that the Patriots wanted to trade Gronk before the season. Now maybe we see why.
2nd and 13, play action. And once again to guess who? George Kittle. This has been going on all year long, but even more so with Nick Mullins.
Yeah, there's Alec Ogletree. Watch Kittle, he's gonna come right in behind him, but it's the play fake that gets him open. Kittle sees it, allows it the play action to go, a little motion. And right when that happens, that's the hole. Knowing that, getting away from it, so Landon Collins cannot close on him. All the motion and the shifts, and then motion back out. Like Kyle Shanahan does, just to get his guy on a play action on a linebacker.
Good one. Should have a first down. You know, you consider the percentage of a team's receiving yards. You see Zach Ertz there, 30%, Kelsey at 25%, and yet there's George Kittle at 31%. Highest percentage of a team's receiving yards in the NFL. Hey, speaking of Zach Ertz, last night, that Sunday night, that was a thriller between Philly and Dallas. He's on a record pace.
He's playing at a high level. I think he's going to shatter my record of 100 catches by week 13. I mean, he kept his football team in that game. Zach Ertz did, but give the Cowboys credit. We're on the road. Won a big game last night.
Still got to stay healthy, Win. Still got to be productive. But he has had a great year and a good run here by Breida.
You know, it's amazing, guys. You're talking about the Cowboys. We had them last Monday night. They laid an egg against Tennessee. Now you go on the road. against Philadelphia, you get a win. The NFC East, even though the Redskins are leading the East, don't we get a feel that the East is still up for grabs? At least I do.
Yeah, of course you do. I mean, Cowboys and Eagles are sitting there now, 2 games back, 4-5. And the Redskins are 6-3, but you know, we've seen them in some of their losses where they haven't played at that level, but their defense is keeping them in this thing, and Alex Smith is smart with the football.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 1 now. As Breida will go off that right side, he's pushed back, but he does get the first down as Vernon had the tackle.
And we talked about this 49er offense coming out in the second half, establishing the run game. They're the 4th best running team in the National Football League. So as much credit as we give to Kyle Shanahan for diagramming plays, and rightfully so, because he does an outstanding job, in the end, everything is about the running game. Nice to see him get it going here.
Breida limps off, and Alfred Morris will be dotting that I formation in front of Juszczyk on the 9th play of this drive for the 49ers. Here's the pitch. As he cuts it inside, Goodson with the tackle on Morris. Here's Breida, came in averaging a league high 6 yards per rush on first down this season. That could be a quarterback's friend. Helpful with young Nick Mullins out there for head coach Kyle Shanahan. It's an injury timeout as Goodson is slow to get up, and we'll take a short break.
The king has gone crazy, making 10 nuggets just $1. Crazy, right? Crazy crispy, crazy juicy. 10 nuggets made of crazy delicious white meat for just $1. Now that's a crazy deal. Enjoy 10 golden nuggets for just $1, only at Burger King.
When somebody's buying a truck, they're buying an answer to the questions they get every day. When are you going to get that done? How much more can you do?
Money. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just being quiet. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not sleeping though.
When a truck answers all their questions.
Now get 1,000 Black Friday bonus cash for an average $10,000 in total values on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500.
AT&T proudly offers wireless and TV discounts to military, veterans, first responders, and their families. Visit att.com/hero.
What's up, employee 96 checking in. USO Tour has been great to us. I just want to say thank you to the guys from Cincinnati serving over here. My family served, so seeing it from this perspective gives me a whole other point of view.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. The best in the NFL on a special Monday Night Football in Mexico City. Chiefs Rams at 8:15 Eastern on ESPN.
Brad Mahomes will wait to see those fires.
They can score on just about anybody. The Rams are making a prime time statement. Showtime.
That is going to be spectacular next Monday night at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. This was the scene today as they are getting ready for the 9-1 Chiefs against the 9-1 Rams in Mexico City for Monday Night Football next week. Both teams 9-1. Folks, this is just the 4th matchup between teams with 1 loss or undefeated this late in the season, week 11 or later, since 1990. Only the 4th time in NFL history. What a matchup this late in the season. And it's next week from Mexico City on Monday Night Football. 2nd and 9 now. As Mullins has the empty set.
Yeah, I like this quick screen to Kittle.
There it is. Good eyes on you, but they see it as well. As Jenkins comes up with the tackle.
You know, Mullins hasn't played bad. I mean, he had the one critical mistake, throwing that interception, but otherwise, he's been accurate, he's been patient, he seems very poised. He needs to take advantage of this opportunity down in the red zone. You know, getting touchdowns in a 2-possession game would be really big for them right now, the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, well, he's been very poised. I look for defensive coordinator James Betcher. the Giants to heat him up a little bit. He's way too comfortable in the pocket. He's only making his second start. If I'm the coordinator, I'll bring a little pressure to this young guy. See if he can handle it down here in the red zone.
Coordinates. And is hauled in by Breida for the touchdown. 11-yard strike. Nick Mullins to Matt Breida.
Well, they broke the huddle really quickly because they had a matchup that they were taking advantage of. Breida.
I don't get how.
Ogletree has to work through all that traffic. They saw it earlier in the drive.
Guys, I don't get how,
They wanted to hide it.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't get how last year we had 1,000 people watching, and I only gained 60 subscribers. Like, only 60 of the 1,000 watching subscribed to me. That's crazy, out of the 1,000, but, I mean, whatever.
And the Niners have a 10-point lead. Nick Mullins, they were 3 of 3 on the third
The
down.
Niners have a 10-point lead. I think the Niners are gonna win it, guys.
Matt Breida with a touchdown catch.
Add some color to your Black Friday and get a great deal on a Jeep SUV, the best-selling SUV brand. Because the holidays are where you take them. And with a Jeep SUV, you can take them anywhere. Great deals going on all month at the Jeep Black Friday sales event. Or get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on 2019 Jeep Cherokee models.
Giants and Niners fans are gearing up at NFLShop.com, the largest assortment of official NFL fan gear anywhere. Every team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Visit NFLShop.com today. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Everyone have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, I know that a lot of you guys were already subbed before the stream started, but like that's still crazy. How there's only 60 new people whenever there's 1,000 watching. I don't know.
Beef, and you run with Sasquatch,
Keep streaming Renegades all over.
or you run from Sasquatch. Mattress Firm's most popular offer is back, and Brecken and Maryland can tell you that this is the time to buy. So this Friday through Monday, you too can get a free adjustable base with your qualifying mattress. Hurry in today. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
Our debt-free program has helped thousands of good people just like you eliminate their credit card debt. Call us today, and we will dramatically reduce your credit card debt down to just a fraction of what you owe.
Call 800-454-9710.
You always
Am I gonna stream the Rams versus Chiefs game? Yeah, I'm streaming that one. That's gonna be a good game.
Insurance if you get punished for using it. Newsflash: nobody's perfect.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise your rates due to your first accident. Switch and you could save $782 on home and auto insurance. Call 1-888-696-2166 for a free quote today. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Well, as you know, the NFL is deeply committed to its Salute to Service, a year-round effort to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. Join us in thanking those who bravely serve our country. Generate an NFL donation to its military nonprofit partners. You can visit NFL.com/salute. Coleman's going to take this out. And it's a good decision to do so. A 51-yard return by Corey Coleman.
Well, Coleman's trying to make his presence known, using his speed to set it up. One cut. You see why he was a high pick. He has some natural ability to him. He got something to prove right now.
That was the longest kickoff return for the Giants this season. Just signed him on October 19th. Told you the path of Cleveland, Bills, cup of coffee with the Patriots, and now the Giants are being productive tonight as a kick returner. He's got Odell. Wide open is Beckham Jr.
The play action passes, they've given him time. Eli's tried to do that earlier in the year, but his protection didn't hold up. Now he's going to stand in the pocket, throwing him open. And these two connecting. Having that matchup, the stem of the route, Odell sees it. He knows that he can get a nice angle, so Eli can put touch on that ball.
After that long drive by San Francisco to go up by 10, this has a quick strike quality to it with the Giants.
You know, before the half, they had that 3rd and 2. Eli killed it right there, that sign. Get himself in that situation. Odell Beckham, he went to the run. He was open. Felt like he was uncovered. He pointed and said, I had that opportunity. He was not pleased with it because he's saying, there's nobody on me.
I'd have been talking to the coach too if nobody was on me. But it's a nice adjustment though by Pat Shermer. On that play action pass whip, they went max protect. So now Eli feels like he's protected.
2nd and 7. Oh! Almost took a stab at it with that left hand. Just to even make that effort, Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham Jr. makes a miss look spectacular.
Sure does.
We've seen him make the one-handed catches before. He has it for a second. Nice throw by Eli Manning, only where his guy can get to it, and Beckham almost with an amazing catch.
Witherspoon played him pretty good, and there's nothing you can do in that situation. I mean, I was watching Odell in warm-ups, making like catches like this every other time. It's like Steph Curry shooting 3 pointers pregame. I mean, you're going to see things you don't believe when you watch these guys.
In midair, it looked like he had no chance to even touch it. Now a 3rd and 7.
The 49ers are going to be down front. Here comes the blitz.
He's going to it again.
Why not? That was a little easier, wasn't it? Odell Beckham Jr. Dance, dance, dance.
You see Witherspoon, he was not happy. Thought he had some help on that play. They actually doubled Ingram inside. Witherspoon said, we don't need to double him. And good release. Getting on the edge, getting vertical. He knew he wanted the line of scrimmage, and he wanted that football. Eli Manning said, I see it too. I'm coming to you.
You know, it's almost as if Witherspoon was looking for help because he got in a trail position, then he turned around and looked at his fellow teammates like, hey, where was somebody at?
That was a great response drive by the Giants to bring it back to 3. Odell's 2nd touchdown of the night on Monday Night Football.
For those who thirst for more, Coors Light is colder, cleaner, and crisper. To refresh you for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Guys, can we try to get 25 likes on the stream?
Sure you're covered properly.
Okay, State Farm, let's just say hypothetically that someone used Aaron's bathroom and that person lit a candle and the candle accidentally lit a
Oh, 24, 24. We need one more.
The wall. What would that?
We need one more to get 25.
I've never been in a bathroom. Not once.
There we go. Thank you guys.
Well, I meditate and I make it go away.
25 likes. Van Nightbot? I don't know. I might because he's being mean, just like not letting the comments go through.
State Farm.
I might take away his mods.
Whatever your big job is, come into the Ram Black Friday sales event and get a great deal on the truck with the best resale value in the industry. And find out for yourself why more people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. because of all the things you've built this year. Some are sweeter than others. Great deals going on all month at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Now get 1,000 Black Friday bonus cash for an average $10,000 in total values on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500.
Back here at Santa Clara, where Eli and Odell just connected for the 42nd time for a score. Look at those career numbers of that combination. 20-yard touchdown pass, Manning to Beckham Jr. And it's back to a 3-point margin here on Monday Night Football. Joe Tessitore, Jason Witten, Booger McFarland, Lisa Salters at Levi's Stadium. Glad you're with us as we finish off week number 10. A week that has seen the Saints climb to new levels with their beat down of the Bengals 51-14, and has set up the Rams and Chiefs both now at 9-1 to meet up next week in Mexico City.
Zach, what is your 30
On that touchdown throw there, the San Francisco defense had a miscommunication. You see X and the three safeties looking over at Jimmy Ward saying, hey, get back. Don't play too high safety look in that situation.
Yeah.
Play that like a double team.
I know. I'm waiting for you to get out.
Throwing their hands up. Witherspoon thought he had help. He's like, what's going on? I thought I had the safety in there behind me, but you cannot miscommunicate and have those miscues at that part of the field. That's a big reason why they're 2-7.
Look at that conversation because of it, yeah. See Richard Sherman. Richard discussed that with us this weekend about how vocal he is and his willingness to really step up as a leader on this defense. Nick Mullins, look at all the time Mullins has, and finally checks down the use check, who was taken down that time by Lorenzo Carter.
And that's the one thing you can't have if you're the Giants. He's just way too comfortable back there in the pocket. Kyle Shanahan.
The Giants and the 49ers.
But the Giants have to establish pass rush. Olivier Vernon, where are you at, my friend? Someone get some pass rush.
Yeah.
Second and 11. Kittle taken down.
The 49ers are winning by 3.
Oh. You know, going back to that touchdown though, you know, Sherman said that. He said,
yeah, it's 17-20.
You know what I signed up here for?
These are the 2 worst teams in the NFL.
The important thing is that we hold these guys accountable. And you see them there, they're going to talk about
third quarter.
young group, but we got to hold them accountable.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes, well, not 20 minutes because we got all conversions and everything, but it was like 20 more minutes left of actual play time.
You know, he said, well, we have to bleep out what you said. Yeah, but he just said, I would not stand for that in my younger years.
It's a nice euphemism for it. Very good job by you.
I am not sleeping. Oh my god. Everyone keeps on saying that I'm sleeping, but I'm just being silent.
He's at the 47-yard line, but he goes for 14
yeah, no, I'm not sleeping.
12. So guess who? Kittle.
I'm doing a live stream right now, and people's watching.
You can see it up here. You can see it there.
Pass interference.
I did a stream earlier today that had 1,000 views.
Wow.
Or 1,000 viewers. I was doing a live stream, and now our internet cut out, and then it stopped my stream. So I'm making a new one. Now I have 300, almost 400.
That's where he's going.
And I had 1,000.
Probably overloading the internet.
It's so comfortable calling those plays. James Bettcher and the Giants have got to figure out a way to take away Kittle from the young man.
You know, I was playing with Pro Bowl years back. Jim Graham was on the team. You see Kittle. Yeah, he got called. They're going to call out many calls like that, but how physical he is with his hands.
Now 3rd and 22. He's going to go to the use check. Play it safe. Remember, Kittle is wearing that Monday Night Mike tonight.
MK Lex, I did not lie. I had 1,000 viewers before I started up the second half. The first half, I had 1,000 viewers at once.
Getting lined up quicker, served him well in the touchdown.
Yeah, it did. And he just so plays with the right energy. You know, he's celebrating with the rebound and that touchdown. Plays the right way.
Oh, man. Henderson got wrecked there. The flag comes in as that was Moore charging down against Quandre Henderson.
That was dirty.
Want to play in the NFL, do you?
God, that was
Just
dirty.
a hair early. Just a hair.
I'd say so.
Just a hair.
Various Moore, the rookie from
That was a
Southern
dirty
Miss.
Kick
hit.
interference. Kicking team number 33. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down. Timeout.
Got a competitive game here. 3-point margin. Third.
Thank you. Yeah, someone was there.
Like a supermarket, the dark web is where identity
Christina Luna was there. Yeah, I remember them.
information. But now you can protect yourself with Experian. See if your social security number has been compromised with a free dark web triple scan at Experian.com/scan.
You okay there, Kurt?
We're about to move.
Karate helps relieve some of the house buying stress. At least you don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Call Geico. Geico helps with homeowners insurance?
Yeah, it was a good hit, but it was like... It was a good hit, but it was a bad hit in a way, too. Like, it was a bad time to hit him because he didn't even get the ball yet.
Homeowners and renters insurance can be.
According to Satellite, their service is 99% reliable. But that still means that your service goes out on average 14 minutes a day. That's 7 hours a month, 85 hours a year. You just worked that out in your head? Yeah. I'm impressed. That's enough downtime to miss the entire football season of your favorite team, including the playoffs. Not impressed by that. Satellite can do that. Not to me. Or me.
Not in this house!
You okay?
Yeah. Sorry. For more reliable service, there's Spectrum.
At HCA West Florida, our ER teams are experts in...
I can't catch my breath.
Her fever is still 104.
Ow!
The pain can't be just gas. This won't stop bleeding.
Whatever your emergency is, don't wait. Head to an HCA West Florida ER for quality emergency care. Fast. Text ER to 32222 or visit expertsiner.com to find your closest ER wait time averages.
You want a network that keeps you connected wherever you go. Streaming in the sun, Wi-Fi while you wait. Hey, our internet shouldn't come with strings attached. At Spectrum, our nationwide network of Wi-Fi hotspots is growing every day, making it easier to take your internet with you, so you can connect to what matters, no matter where you are. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I'll be right back.
Spectrum, think forward.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Burger King. Get 10 crispy chicken nuggets for just $1 only at Burger King. How about the Fargo back in '86? Mark Vaccaro, Giants great, one of the most memorable catches in Monday Night Football history. As the Giants came back against the Niners, they won that 21-7 back in December of '86. The big bruising Mark Vaccaro. We go with the reverse here with Shepard, and look at the blockers in front as Shepard finally goes out. But Spencer Pulley at 300-plus pounds was looking for work all the way downfield. 27 yards there.
Well, knowing that they got to get the ball on the outside, good call by Pat Shermer. Double reverse there. What's Eli? Just get enough with the cover. Watson, giving the one just slowing him down. Are you kidding me? But what a call there by Pat Shermer. Being able to change field position, get a little momentum in this offense.
Barkley has a lane and then is ripped down against Watson. Now, you want to see Manning's just enough on that reverse? Here's Eli Manning. Let's see the just enough.
He put the arms out. He's getting right out there to put the arms out. He was ready to block if he didn't fall down.
Are you kidding me?
I got your back, Eli.
Seriously? Are we calling that a block in 2018?
No, we're not. We're not. Oh.
I won.
I'll take the big chunk play any day. He did his job.
Okay, King. I got
2nd and 9. Saquon. As he took Witherspoon for a ride for a couple of yards. Gets 6 there. Saquon Barkley tonight. Outstanding rookie.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do with Saquon Barkley. We know he wants to cut the ball back. He's really, really good at bouncing. Sometimes he can't bounce it. This time he bounces it outside for a nice game. Here, gets it, looks to bounce it. Should probably put his foot down and going back inside. He gets tackled for a loss, and now takes it back inside. And that looks like a negative play. But those 3 and 4 and 5 yard games become 9 and 10 yard games later in the game.
And in tonight with the 3rd most scrimmage yards in the NFL. Only Gurley and Connor have more. 3rd down and 3. Incomplete off the hands of Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, Odell Beckham fell on that route, and it was open. They're playing a soft zone there that they're known for in San Francisco. Richard Sherman's playing off. He's thinking he's got a hook player coming underneath. And Warner just doesn't get there quick enough, but Odell liked to have that one back because he'd certainly have the opportunity to score another touchdown. He could have kept his feet.
You know, players like a firm surface. This surface is firm, but it's damp on top. A lot of players slipping tonight. Not seeing the best quality of football we can see.
So Rosas to tie it up. 31-yarder. Well, we've had the discussion about Barkley and which way do you go in the draft, but when it comes to the running backs and quarterbacks drafted back-to-back in that order in the top 5 of the draft since 1970, well, we had Marshall Faulk and Hugh Schuler, 94. Reggie Bush and Vince Young in 2006. So the running backs have clearly had the better careers when you look at Faulk and Bush. And now Barkley and Sam Darnold, the dynamic New York duo here in 2018. I mean, this is really the buzz of what the Giants should have done. I mean, most look at Barkley and say, listen, best player in the draft. Not close.
There's no question on that. But if quarterback is the most important position on the field, and he can affect the game, and for a long time. And if you view Darnold as a franchise quarterback, which I think a lot of people did, and I know he has more interceptions than he has touchdowns so far, but he has a bad football team in the Jets that he's playing on. You've got to get that guy. Think of all the great running backs. And I would certainly put Barkley in there that never got to a Super Bowl. O.J. Simpson, Eric Dickerson, LaDainian Tomlinson. You know, they never got an opportunity. I guess LaDainian Tomlinson did, but the other ones, they didn't have that franchise quarterback. And you got to take him if you think he is a franchise quarterback, and certainly I felt like Sam Darnold was.
You know, I think the hit-miss rate on the quarterbacks is really, really high. And if you got an opportunity to get a can't-miss running back, a guy who's already a top 5 running back in the National Football League, I'm a firm believer you take the best player available. Saquon was probably the best player in the draft. In fact, you got him at number 2. I like what they did. Now let's move forward. Figure out your quarterback position, whether it's in this draft or in free agency. But I do believe you take the best player available, and Barkley was that.
And there's no denying what type of player Saquon Barkley is. I mean, I think he is already one of the best in the National Football League and will be for quite some time.
Breda stacked up there. All right, hey, so, Boogie, you mentioned draft and free agency. I want to show folks next year's draft prospects at quarterback coming out of college football because we just had this unbelievable crop of players, and now this is what 2019, according to Mel Kiper, would be. Justin Herbert at Oregon, Jones down at Duke. Greer's playing well, but how is he as a prospect? And Herbert, Gettleman, the GM of the Giants, a lot of the folks in the scout department, they were there this weekend to see him play, but that is not the crop that we just had. I mean, this past draft was loaded with quarterbacks. As Morris trying to find something. And then in terms of free agency, it's also a limited group. I mean, Kirk Cousins last year and guys like that, but this year when it comes to potential quarterback free agents, well, Teddy Bridgewater, you know, obviously was with the Jets, sent down to the Saints, but remember, he becomes a free agent. And then Taylor, Fitzpatrick, potentially some others depending on contract situations. But, I mean, Teddy Bridgewater right now would be the big score.
Yeah, when you look at the college guys, you have an opportunity to come in with Eli Manning and learn from him. And, you know, if you're 1-7, you can throw him in there and have an opportunity to play, but learn how to prepare, how to work. And Saquon Barkley's benefiting from that, too. He told us that Eli's sharing stuff with him on film that he's never seen before.
Breida out injured as he drives it to Goodwin. Another good 3rd down conversion for Mullins. We're going to check on a flag here at the 45 that rained in at the end of that. As Goodwin still down on his knees at the end of that play. Now, having said all that about the quarterbacks, the free agents, here's Eli Manning with your touchdowns tonight.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 52. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. 1st down.
So the personal foul on Alec Ogletree. Watch the end of this play. No, he gets him right in the head with that right shoulder. And they're going to take their time here attending to Marquise Goodwin. Always a slow approach when you're dealing with a head injury. Sit up, get to your knees, assess, and now that's a good sign to see him jogging off.
Yeah, you know, Overture's in a tough position. Goodwin's catching the ball. He's trying to dislodge the ball by coming in with the shoulder. Just happened to catch him in the head.
Final minute here of this third quarter, a 20-20 game.
You know, going back to Eli and where he's at, I really think, Tess, I mean, he told us that when we talked to him now, I'm going to use these next 8 weeks to go play my best football and see what happens. And, you know, his back's been against the wall before, and he responds. And, you know, tonight, playing pretty well.
Yeah, responded well here in the latter half of the third quarter as Morris can't find much there. Martin with the tackle. Flag is down again at the 40-yard line. Remember, the third quarter started with Breida with a touchdown catch. San Francisco was up 20-10. And then Eli gets it to Beckham and then works the field goal drive. And here we are tied up.
Holding. Offense number 58. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
You know, we talk about Eli Manning, and this is the reason why Pat Shurmur got hired, for what he did in Minnesota with the quarterback there. And for me, if you're Pat Shurmur, it doesn't matter the quarterback you draft, whether he's got a big name or free agency. Pat Shurmur's job is to be a quarterback whisperer, to coach the quarterback up and get him to play. We saw what he did in Minnesota. Can he do it here in New York?
Yeah, he was the play caller for the Vikings and turned Case Keenum into a quick start, including the Minneapolis Miracle in the divisional playoff win over the Saints. Say what you want about 1 win and 2 win with these teams. We got a tie game here heading to the fourth.
Uncle John!
Ready?
For every kind of big day, there's McDonald's new triple breakfast snacks. Stacked with 2 sausage patties, 2 slices of cheese, bacon, and egg.
Dependability, honesty, integrity, just like in the military and at the Air Force Academy, and certainly from my family, my grandfather, those are the things I'm always getting when I'm dealing with USA. You can always depend that you're going to be able to get someone on the phone. Those people are going to be friendly, and they're going to be able to help you with whatever you need done. You never feel like you're just a number. You always feel like an individual when you're dealing with USA. I'm Joe Lombardi, and I'm a USAA member for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
There he is, your new brother-in-law. You like him. He's one of those guys who always smells good. His 5 o'clock shadow is always at 5 o'clock. You like him. Your mom says he's done really well for himself. He has stocks and bonds. Your dad wants to go fishing with him. Your dad doesn't even like fishing. You like your brother-in-law, but you'd like him better if you made more money than he does. Don't get mad at your brother-in-law. Get him trade.
Did you get a whole Thanksgiving?
You know what happened last year?
You should bring it back on Thanksgiving to my sister's house.
It's not like we're gonna walk in with it.
Well,
Bring it in as we need it. Phase it in.
Phase it in?
Yeah.
Phase it in. I don't want
You hear your phone tick. The screen. You know,
I said I wanted to speak, but I don't want to stop watching. There's 548
has an amazing
watching
liquid
on
retina
stream.
display.
Hey, now get iPhone XR on Sprint. When you lease iPhone XR, iPhone XS, or iPhone X, switch to
So right
Sprint
now it's
today.
500 people watching. Did you take care of all your business? My room isn't really clean here. Yeah.
Wednesday on ESPN.
Beautiful look at San Francisco. They're just south Santa Clara, Levi Stadium to start the fourth quarter, all time between the Giants and the Niners. Joe Tessitore, Jason Witten, Booger McFarland, Lisa Salters with you on Monday Night Football. And Marquise Goodwin is back in the game after he took time to get up on that last play.
Oh, it's intercepted.
And again, it's B.J. Goodson. What a night he's having.
It's intercepted. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Well, they tried to go with the play action to Kittle. And they had Goodwin come back on a jerk route underneath. He hooked up, and then he tried to go, and then he hooked up.
Game over, I'm out.
Confused Mullins on what he's going to do. You can see Goodwin go across, hook, and then go, and then he kind of stops right there. That subtle change affected Mullins with where he threw the ball.
Now here's the issue.
It's all
Remember, he just
good.
had a helmet hit prior, and now watch the end of this play with Goodson here coming in for the interception.
God, that sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't like to see that.
No, so back-to-back times. Remember, he came off the field before, went back in, and there on the very next play, starts the fourth quarter here. He gets dinged again.
Yeah, and Ogletree hit it on the previous play. That time it was just incidental contact.
Right.
Who wants to see the fourth quarter? And who doesn't really care?
Nick Mullins had hit on his last 8 pass attempts. But now, the young guy
Who
from
really
Southern
wants to
Miss
see the
making
fourth
his
quarter and who doesn't
second
really
start
care?
with 2 interceptions. Both balls deflected and into the hands of B.J. Goodson.
You know, typically the rule of thumb, if you're a receiver coming across on a crossing route, in man coverage, you
Alright, I'm
continue
gonna keep
to
it
run.
on.
When you
I'm gonna
have
keep it
zone,
on. I'm
you
gonna
have
keep
to
it on
sit
until the
down.
end of the game.
There's a little miscommunication, whether it's man or zone. The quarterback and receiver not on the same page there.
Yeah, and regardless which one you do, just pick one and do it.
Yeah.
Don't confuse him with that. Now Eli's got great field position. Hey, Dave! I got
He's able to go underneath to Ellison for 5. You know, there's something about Goodson in prime time. So he's got 2 interceptions tonight. His first career start came week 1 of 2017 in prime time. And he had 18 tackles in a Sunday night game. That was against Dallas.
And he was all over the field, sideline to sideline. He's big, he's physical. He's got awareness to find the football. He's just very instinctive.
So give him a Sunday or a Monday, and he's going to get it done when the lights are on. Lisa.
Hey, Tess, Marquise Goodwin is in the medical tent right now being evaluated. I just saw the unaffiliated neuro consultant go in there, so they're probably checking him out for a concussion.
Thank you, Lisa. 3rd down and 3. You know, Eli's been solid on 3rd downs tonight. He's 7 of 9 on 3rd downs. He's gotten 5 first downs because of it. And he's distributed the ball well. He's hit 6 different receivers on those 7 third down completions. Pressure in his face, and it's incomplete. That was Eric Armstead, who was collapsing on Eli Manning.
Yeah, they were coming in there with a little bit of pressure in the inside, and then they say, okay, he's going to drop and come, and when they do that in those situations, they end up dropping both of them. He's got to hook up right there. There's a soft spot in that zone. Warner's behind him, and if he does that, it's a place for Eli to throw that ball in that situation. Instead, he's kind of jogging, trying to read Eli. Just make a decisive decision in that moment, and the quarterback will find you.
So Dixon on to punt.
We're gonna punt it.
As James will have the fair catch near the 15, and we'll have 13 and a half minutes to play with a tie game, and Nick Mullins back out there.
Do you remember how it feels to be young? Do you remember we could be anyone? I miss the view from Florida. September can't wait too soon. Do you remember how it feels to be young? It feels great, yeah. It feels great, yeah.
Lowe's knows you're a craftsman guy. You have a lot of tools. Tools for everything
Do you
you've
know
done
they're
in the
watching a
house.
commercial?
But there's the
Yeah,
thing you realize. Your new project needs new tools. When tool guys need new tools, they start with Lowe's. The new home of craftsmen. Save $130 on a Craftsman 26-inch tool chest and cabinet combo.
Let love ring with 25% off everything store-wide. Shop an incredible selection of jewelry and styles at prices that match their brilliance. November 16th to the 21st, only at K.
Thursday night, Rodgers and the Packers visit Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Thursday Night Football on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video.
The most anticipated matchups in recent Monday Night Football history is coming your way from Mexico City next week. You got Mahomes, you got Gurley, you got 9-1 Rams, 9-1 Chiefs. The matchup you're looking at.
They're off this
Kansas
week.
City
Coming.
circus off
Oh, I have a bye
against the Rams defense, who gave up over 270 yards rushing to Seattle. Pick the toss sweep, throw it underneath, Green Hunt, he's going to carry it in. This rushing offense for the Chiefs is something else.
It may be a circus offense for the Chiefs, but for the Rams, they're the #1 running team in football, and what does that do? It sets up the play action. How does Kansas City defend the run and then the play action? Can't wait to watch it.
That's going to be sensational. Rams and Chiefs from Mexico City on Monday Night Football. And to be in store for a very entertaining finish to this game here. 20-20. Owens had the interception moments ago. His second. And now Matt Brady, the lone back here. As the Niners get the ball back. Defense did their job. They bumped a couple of times with Gary Wynn in his face. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Mullins just needs to be patient right now. He's been patient all night, and at the turnover there, the defense bailed him out, getting a stop. He's backed up. Just take what the defense gives him. Do not turn the ball over or take a sack in this area of the field.
And if you're the Giants, do me and America a favor and cover number 85, George Kittle, because that's where he's looking all night. Make someone else beat you here in the 4th quarter.
He's been targeted 10 times.
Yeah, he's got 9 catches. He's the weapon. He's the guy. He's got a lot of confidence to go to. He splits out wide.
Quick strike on the slant, and it works, and a big hit taken by Kendrick Bourne by Curtis Riley, but 13 yards on the play.
And that's the first one we've seen tonight. That's the RPO, the run-pass option. Motion Kittle back outside to clear it up on the middle. Allow those linebackers. They want space when you're going to the run-pass option. Good conversion. Getting the first down.
The score is 20-20.
Rita ran into its own man. Right into the back of Mike Burson.
You know, it's been a great job by Kyle Shanahan tonight because he's been attacking the Giants defense where their weaknesses are. Number 1, Landon Collins. Doesn't matter if he's man-to-man or zone against George Kittle, it's been a mismatch all night long. Then you talk about the play action with Alec Ogletree. Man-to-man play action zone, it hasn't mattered. They've attacked number 21, Landon Collins, and number 52, Alec Ogletree all night long.
He pulls it on 2nd and 8 and goes nowhere. Goodson was waiting for him.
Well, Reed told him to go ahead and pull it, but I'm not sure that's exactly the guy you want using his speed.
Well, the Reed needs to tell him something different then.
Exactly.
He's got Morrow on the backside. He's got it blocked on that situation, and then he pulls it because he has a lead blocker in Kittle going to the safety, but Goodson, he reads it, he sees it, and he's right on that football. He's a smart football player.
Listen, someone needs to tell Nick Mullins, hey, this ain't something miss against LSU, baby. Come on, you can't do that in the National Football League.
Why's it got to be about LSU?
You could have picked any college, though. It doesn't matter. Big BC, it doesn't matter.
3rd down and 9. Pressure on the edge. Mullins stands up to it. And Pettis couldn't dive ahead.
It was a nice pickup, though, by Kyle Juszczyk. You know, they're one of a few teams in the National Football League that still employ a fullback. He's the highest paid fullback in football. And watch him slice him down. Call that Johnny Appleseed. Just cut him down a little. Get through there, Tess.
You don't see the fullback being a 3rd down back very often. And the big reason why is because he can scan across and pick up the blitz. Good block by Juszczyk.
Man, you mentioned Juszczyk. The average salary of $5.25 for a fullback. No other fullback in the league makes more than $2.1 million. Henderson trying to wiggle his way on the return. So both defenses settling in here in the fourth quarter. Still tied at 20s apiece.
Sorry, Aaron, I know this stings, but defense wins championships, and we're defending your truck now, so State Farm, you can pack those khakis and go.
Who's protecting my house?
Should I unpack my khakis?
You keep those khakis packed.
Statements are made on Saturday night.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. Two of the best in the NFL on a special Monday night football in Mexico City. Chiefs Rams at 8:15 Eastern on ESPN.
Some people drive hours to come to the Golden Dinosaurs and are shocked at our expansive showroom.
But if you've ever visited our bridal salon and barely been able to find a seat, don't you worry, we've expanded again.
We've brought an unprecedented amount of fine golden diamond jewelry right here to Tampa Bay.
We have the best selection of diamonds, every bridal mounting you could possibly dream of. The largest selection of diamond stud earrings, bracelets, and men's wedding bands, and the most expansive collection of fine colored gemstone jewelry.
Come see our newly expanded showroom.
Only at the Golden Diamond Store.
No, that won't work. I need contacts. No, that's very important. No, I have to take my cat to the masseuse.
Skip the appointment. Renew your contacts prescription for free with 1-800-CONTACTS.
Mattress Firm's most popular offers are back. Why? Because people like you asked for it. So we brought them back for everyone. So this Friday through Monday, take home a free adjustable base with your qualifying mattress. Up to a $699 value, free. Or for a limited time, we've dropped the price of a king to a queen, and a queen to a twin. Plus, every brand is on sale, with savings of up to $600. Hurry in today for incredible deals. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Charles Schwab. Own your tomorrow. We don't often show you the workshop of a stadium, but why not? The glory and the guys who help keep it that way. I like that Bill Walsh Drive street sign that they put down there in the workshop. Manning wants to take a shot, and waiting for it is Odell Beckham Jr., and he needs to throw it deeper.
He had it wide open. They went on the double move, just a stutter and go. And Eli tried to throw it as far as he could in that situation. Quick play action fake. Odell faked it out real quick. Double move. Wow, did he get past Witherspoon? Just underthrew it.
Warden Witherspoon played catch up.
He had them both, Joe.
And now Barkley on second down, as he was met by Armstead and Exum.
You know, he'd like to have that one back. He's got to make that throw. All the noise. His future's hanging in the balance. We've seen him go on hero drives before. That was an opportunity.
You know, we can talk about it. I wonder if Eli has the arm strength to get it there, Rid. I mean, there he had a touchdown if he could have gotten it there. He just didn't have the arm strength or the timing to get it down the field.
Hey, sword!
3rd down and 7.
49 bringing pressure, looks like up the top of the left screen.
He likes Odell at this spot on the outside. Now we get single coverage.
And he is sacked again. A constant theme this year. As Buckner and Watson gets at Eli the first time he's gone down tonight, 32nd time on the season.
Well, you can see it coming. DeForest Buckner there, and they're 3 down front. He comes across the center. They're bringing pressure. 51, 48, 97. When they get in their 3 down look, they're bringing pressure. I'm surprised Eli Manning didn't see it and check to something a little bit quicker.
And Brown just missed with his punch. The right guard, newly acquired. That's the first sack of the night for the Giants.
And the second straight 3 and out. As Dixon punts away to Pettis, who was a dangerous return man. in college at Washington, but he goes to the short side and is pushed out. Well, you talk about Eli and some career perspective. 112 wins in his career against 110 losses. He's the only quarterback in NFL history with 100 wins and 100 losses for one franchise. The only Hall of Fame quarterback with a losing record, Joe Namath, was 62, 63, and 4. Eli's 2 wins ahead of 500 on a team that right now sits at 1-7. Tonight he's got a couple of touchdown passes. Sacked for the first time moments ago, and another 3 and out here. Breida, off a good block from Juszczyk, and look at Matt Breida. Marquise Goodwin with a nice block as well, 23 yards.
Juszczyk with the big block. He's having a night as a blocker, leading the way, going on the outside, finding the linebacker. Really wasn't his guy. He said, Joe Staley, I'll come off and pick it up there, making the block so they can get in there on Ogletree, creating lanes. And that's the power of the zone schemes. I'll take your guy, you take mine. Just figure it out on the run. Creating a hole for Breida. He's got great patience for this scheme.
Well, good patience, got that seal from Juszczyk, the hit from Kittle, and then the downfield effort of Goodwin matched up against Jenkins to get him even more yards. Now out of the eye, Morris tackled for a loss, swarmed by that Giants front. Mora getting in there as well as Carter.
You know, guys, just to follow up on Eli Manning conversation, because this is going to be a debate as his career comes to an end. Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? Yes, he's got 2 Super Bowl wins, but he hadn't made the playoffs in any other season besides those 2 Super Bowl winning seasons. If I had to vote right now, I would not vote Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame. He's had some spectacular playoff runs, but in my opinion, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Well, going on the road and beating the people he was able to beating Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, and in the heroic performance, the New England Patriots were undefeated, 2-time Super Bowl winning champion. He has not won a playoff game, but he's been there. I think he's absolutely a Hall of Famer.
That's correct. He doesn't have a playoff win outside of those Super Bowl runs, but he's been to the playoffs outside of those Super Bowl runs. I mean, listen, the stats when you put him up against, you know, guys in the top 10, he's there with the yards and the touchdowns and whatnot, but I understand what you're saying, Boog, and many say that, okay, the 2 great runs, right? But then there he is at 223 starts now, 112, 110, the way the back end is finishing up here. But obviously, the numbers and the 2 rings, I mean, I would think he's going to end up in camp.
For the quarterbacks, they're all judged by that.
Right.
Did you win it or did you not? And during that run, going on the road the way he did, he won the division in 2011, but it wasn't pretty, and he had to go beat some tough opponents, some tough quarterbacks.
They're down at 8 and complete again to Bourne. I mean, Mullins just keeps doing this time and again on 3rd down. He's been impressive, the young guy.
Yeah, he is. He's getting good protection, sitting in there, sets his feet and strikes. He reads the coverage.
And the Giants DBs continue to get abused. You trade away Eli Apple, now you have Janoris Jenkins and B.W. Well, and to be honest with you, I don't know if either one of those guys are going to be on the team next year because those guys have not been productive. Nick Mullins has wanted to. He's attacked them on the outside.
You mentioned Eli Apple, who's traded to the Saints, was the starting corner from our number 10 pick in the draft. Also Snacks Harrison, one of the best run stoppers in the league, traded away by the Giants this season. Breida on the pitch on 1st down. Cuts back and does so well to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Breida's trying to get the toss sweep to get on the outside. And Juszczyk, again, he cleans it up on the outside. Right here, Olivier Vernon, he's supposed to be blocked by Bourne. Instead, there comes Juszczyk to clean it up, create a lane, just get this young guy started. And Juszczyk, he plays it like he's the back, like he has the ball. And that's what allows him to get these blocks on the run, on the fly. Bourne misses it, again, he scoops it up, creates that lane.
I like the way you frame that. He plays it like he has the ball.
Reminds me a lot of Mike Allstott. He used to do that.
What a compliment that is.
Get him a neck roll, and I think he may be able to.
This time stacked up by Morrow there. Good play defensively for the Giants. It'll be 3rd and 1 there. Breida sitting at 99 yards for Kyle Shanahan's offense.
Kyle doing a good job. Running the football, bleeding the clock. We're late in the 4th quarter, under 5 minutes, in no rush, keeping your young quarterback calm. Love the way Kyle Shanahan calls the game for his young quarterback.
You know, and a lot of attention's on San Francisco right now, but look, there's 4:40 to go in the game. Eli's going to get this ball back with one possession. With all that noise.
Do they keep marching here with a conversion, or do they get 3 on the board? 3rd down and 1. And it is a first down, and he's over 100 yards in his 2nd year out of Georgia Southern.
And what about the block by the rookie right tackle, McGlinchey? Got an inside shade there. He's going to cave it down, creating a lane. Bone on bone, 3rd and short, and you go right behind the rookie. Top pick, number 9 pick out of Notre Dame, but I love the way this guy plays. He's going to be a star in this league for a long time.
Highest drafted offensive lineman by the 49ers. Number 9 overall. 6'8", 315, Mike McGlinchey. This 5-minute drive marches on. They do so with Alfred Morris.
You know, it's an interesting story about McGlinchey. I was talking to John Lynch, and he's watching film on Quentin Nelson, and he couldn't help but just keep turning his eyes toward Mike McGlinchey. And so he had to dedicate some time just to watch McGlinchey on an 8-hour trip. 4 hours there, 4 hours back. That's when he was sold on number 69, Mike McGlinchey.
Yeah, and, you know, Kyle Shanahan gave him the ultimate compliment. He says he carries himself like a 32-year-old vet.
Yeah.
Most rookies don't do it. When he gets beat, he learns from it. I got it. I'll be better. Playing at a high level.
2nd and 5. There's Morris going to test that right side. Excellent pursuit and fill by the Giants front with Vernon and Tomlinson. Big Dalvin Tomlinson at 317 pounds out of Alabama.
You know, Kyle Shanahan talked about this rebuild, and he said when we break through, and we will break through it, he's got the confidence between him and John Lynch. He really believes that we're going to look back, and the foundation is going to be laid right here. These years, these moments right now, how they play. So, yeah, they're 2-17. They'd love to win out and maybe sneak in the playoffs. But all realistic, when they look at it, they say, hey, we're going to look back at this time. What did we learn? Who were we? How did we play? And they got a great opportunity here with under 3 minutes.
And who should be here? Who do you want to fight with when you're facing adversity with the situation that they've been dealing with, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan? But I agree, you can consider the injuries this year and everything that should have been and could have been with Jerick McKinnon, the big free agent who suffered the ACL, in addition to Jimmy Garoppolo, the franchise quarterback. So now a 3rd and 6. And there is Garoppolo sitting in the suite, watching on as a 23-year-old third stringer turned starter Nick Mullins faces a 3rd and 6.
And that's Kittle on this critical down. You would think he'd throw this guy.
Bourne, can he get there? Taken down. Excellent work by Haley.
And you know, the Giants were trying their best to get there. There was no pass rush there. Kittle is out in the route. He's going against Landon Collins. He's looking there, but Collins, for the first time tonight, is playing coverage. Then you got Goodwin going there, out in the flat, takes it out enough. He's not there. But the whole time, the Giants pass rush is not getting there.
You know, when he scrambles, though, you got to work hard to get back to the quarterback in his vision, get in his line of vision. He's fighting for his life in those situations. You got to find a way to get to him, not to expect him to find you.
So a 30-yard attempt from Robbie Gould. He's hit from 53. He's hit from 36. Now the 35-year-old Robbie Gould to take the lead here with under 3 minutes to play in the game. And good as gold is Robbie Gould. Giants trailing by 3, 2:46 to play.
College football, we brag about every week. It matters.
It's on the committee to look at the entire body of work.
Anybody can move to anybody on a week-to-week basis.
The College Football Playoff Top 25 Rankings Show, Tuesday at 7 on ESPN. goals take teamwork, and no one knows that more than Crown Automotive Group, preferred partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Together, Crown and the Lightning make a difference in our community every day. Our goal is to make it better, from feeding the hungry to fighting cancer and poverty, educating our children, and more. We're big fans of our Tampa Bay community, and we're big fans of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Crown Automotive Group, the better way to buy.
Yep, certainly. Wow, is this Fashion Week? Because a supermodel just walked in.
It's festive. The black robes and the cleaners. I went to T-Mobile to check out their new deal, but you have to have 4 lines to get it. If you only want 1 or 2 lines, there's no deal. So I got mad and I was yelling and I spilled my smoothie all over myself. I'm into it. I like it. Do you think? Does it say death? It smells like death.
Confusing deals with catches are evil. Spectrum Mobile doesn't do that. T-Mobile bad. Spectrum Mobile good.
It's our fall customer cash event at Tyrone Square Mazda. Every new 18 Mazda gets up to $2,000 cash back. Every Mazda CX-9 and every Mazda 6. Sport and Touring gives you $2,000 cash back. Get $1,500 cash on every Mazda 3 sedan or hatchback. Even the hot Mazda CX-5 Sport Utility gets you $1,000 back. All with affordable financing and a free lifetime warranty. And our legendary service before, during, and after the sale. That's always fair, always square. That's Tyrone Square Mazda.
We ask you to help those affected by the California wildfires. You can go to redcross.org/ESPN or call 1-800-RED Cross. Just, scanning the news here and just such heartbreak with the devastation, the death toll, the Camp Fire, as it's termed, about 200 miles north of us, is now at 42. It's the deadliest in state history. So 2:46 to play, and Eli will get his chance. There has been so much talked about of his future. Well, the future is now. He has 35 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. So nothing's promised beyond tonight in the start. Pat Shermer and Eli Manning, head coach and quarterback, had a very frank discussion this week. He says, listen, I know the business. I know what I have to do. He has to win. He has to show hope. He has to perform. Here's the chance.
And I'm going to take a shot early. And Eli Manning, he lives for these moments. See if he can take advantage of it.
That pass defended that time by Richard Sherman and Malcolm Smith.
He's trying to stick it in there to back him on the quick slant. Understanding that it's zone coverage. There's a hole right there. We give Richard Sherman credit. He knows the routes, awareness, and he drives on those balls.
And it's closing time for the 49er defense. John Lynch played with the Buccaneers when I was there. Anytime we got in a 2-minute situation and we had to leave, our defense said one thing: it's time for us to close the game out.
But they've struggled in spots like this year. 2nd and 10. Manning downfield, wide open and complete. Evan Ingram, big play Giants.
What a shot he took. He had Malcolm Smith in coverage on Ingram. You're going to see Ingram go up there, acting like he's blocking. There goes the safety, and they cannot get by him. They run that little swing pass where they throw it to Barkley out in space quickly. And it's really a screen. And Ingram pretending like he's going to block. It's the fake. He goes right up there. Good call by Sherman. And here we go, Eli.
31 yards. Manning to Ingram. Just settling in underneath to Ingram this time. That goes for 6. I mentioned the 49ers have struggled in this spot. Remember, they lost a couple games where they had the lead in the fourth quarter, lost to the Chargers, and of course, our thrilling Monday nighter up at Lambeau against the Packers when Aaron Rodgers came down at the end to win it. 2nd and 4. There is Barkley in space, but met by Richard Sherman.
What a play by the veteran guy.
By Sherman.
Yeah, just a veteran guy. You understand, tackling the outside leg, making sure that Saquon Barkley doesn't get there. Can Eli Manning finish on Monday night?
Don't miss Amazon's Black Friday sale starting November 16th. With deals in every department, low prices, and free shipping on millions of items. The Amazon Black Friday sale, November 16th to 23rd.
Nothing means more to me than this game. I wish things were different. But it weren't us who changed.
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
Do as you're damn told.
Red Dead Redemption 2, out now. Rated M for mature. Get the PS4 Pro bundle.
The final chapter of the critically acclaimed television event.
It's this monumental gathering of people that all share a love of the game of basketball.
Wednesday on ESPN.
Find a song, sing it round, 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 and then tie you so strong that your hearts are bound. Hold the nails, the ones you found, for you know that this is really love. And your head goes spinning round, cause you found what you've been dreaming of. Yeah, you know that this is really love.
Hello, I'm Scott Van Pelt. Coming up after the Giants and Niners on SportsCenter, full post-game coverage and a breakdown of tonight's game. The GMC post-game report also highlights of Kevin Durant and the Warriors in LA and a rare three-part bad beat. All on the way. Tess, back to you.
Game on the line for the Giants, and then next week, so much on the line atop the NFL. 9-1 Kansas City, 9-1 Rams, a combined 18-2 records. Hey, the Giants and 49ers back in December 1990, they had a combined 20-win, 2-loss matchup on Monday Night Football. This is the second best one coming next week. Here's 37 for the Giants.
49ers in a three-man front.
It's man-to-man. You saw it there.
Anytime they're three-man front, they're bringing pressure.
Movement.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
You can't have penalties like that. Hernandez, the rookie, he feels it. Look at him. He's trying to hold on to it, but it's a costly penalty because now it affects you with the field goal.
Third and 12.
Trying to hide it. I think it's going to be a soft zone in behind it. There's in cuts on the inside. That's where there he is. With these two high safeties on the back.
Manning goes underneath instead of flag comes in with the coverage of Barkley by Malcolm Smith.
Wow, he got
Shanahan's hot, red hot.
Well, he had Barkley one-on-one on Smith, and looks like they got a holding. Costly penalty by your
pass is thrown. Holding. The defense, number 51. It's a 5-yard penalty, and an automatic. First down.
That was on 3rd and 12.
Because it's cover 2 and the two safeties on the back end, he's going to get this matchup right here, and Barkley's going to go up and out. You can see all the space underneath. When he does that, he fakes like he's blitzing. Smith does. Barkley says, you're not going to fool me. I know you got me in coverage. Good awareness to say, give him a little juke there. And that was the look that Eli saw with that deep safety. That was the matchup.
First penalty of the year on Malcolm Smith, and it comes in that spot when they could have closed out the game. Oh, we got here's Beckham Jr. Can he get to that edge? Flag is down. And it's down back at the 45.
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
These teams are showing why their record is what it is at the end of the games. Brown overrides it there, and you see he comes underneath it, but Blair comes underneath and gets the penalty. But it's a quick screen, going to the weak side.
Yeah.
Okay, you overshot your landmark. Don't worry about it. That ball is out. Blair's not going to get there.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary is right. And now, backed up. We got a long ways to go here for field goal position.
And if you're Eli, you don't have to get it all back now. Just get a little bit. Try to get the team back in field goal range.
Backed up to a 1st and 20.
He's got Barkley again.
Downfield, Barkley threw it short and underneath as Barkley was on the wheel that time, matched up against Marsh.
Playing a little man coverage. Eli saw it pre-snap with Marsh trying to be on the inside. Having a drop. Marsh has 2.5 sacks last week. He's a rusher. Eli loves it. They're trying to play like his defensive end. 49ers defense was confused there. Smith ran with it as well.
2nd and 20 now.
And 5-1, Broncos! Broncos!
Downfield again. Almost hit the back of Witherspoon. And there's the flag that comes in as Beckham gave the look. Witherspoon's pleading his case, but the flag is there. And the Giants are going to grab all of it. John Lynch, GM.
Pass interference. Defense number 35. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
He's got him good. He turns. He's riding him outside. I don't know.
What a yo-yo of a drive this is with the penalties. Back and forth.
Yeah, I think he didn't turn around. You know, the ref said 35, but it was against 23 right there. Witherspoon has to turn around. It's one of the pet peeves for defensive backs. If you just turn around, put yourself in position like you're going for the ball, the refs will give you the benefit of the doubt.
Now you're in field goal range. No penalties, no sacks in this situation. Stay aggressive. Try to take a shot with where they're at in the game here.
A 16-yard penalty has the ball cresting at the 35-yard line. Manning, a lot of time. Ingram couldn't come up with it. As he was covered by Malcolm Smith and Anton Exum.
Boy, Ingram's just going to fake the out route and go up, and he just kind of splits the coverage there. He played it well, though. He had Odell on the other side on a double move. He took a peek at it. Tough catch for Ingram.
And how about the Giants' offensive line? The line, New York Giants offensive line. They played a really, really good game tonight, giving Eli Manning a lot of time. Can they keep it up here in the last few minutes of the game?
And the 49ers were playing single high coverage. I'm backing off now that they're in field goal range. Do not allow them to get past you.
Timeout was called that time by San Francisco. You mentioned the offensive line of the Giants. They've only given up one sack. Rosas was hoping to get his chance. He was hitting from 58 in warm-ups in this direction. Career long is 53. So a strong season. Was dealing with a quadricep muscle issue earlier this season. Tonight he's had a couple of short field goals. Will he get his opportunity here? One timeout remains for the Giants. Minute 35 left.
You know, this is tricky area now. Second down. In theory, you're in field goal range, but you would like to give him, make it a little bit more comfortable for him.
Yep.
So, you know, Odell and the single receiver, I'd like to see him on an in cut. There's a lot of space on the inside between the numbers.
It's second down.
Shermer and Shanahan. Which way will it go?
It's interesting to see that Odell's the single receiver at the top, away from Richard Sherman. He's up here going against Witherspoon. That's a matchup they like.
Eli looks that way. But he then goes underneath the Barkley, and here goes Saquon as he turns Sherman around and then leaps out of bounds, and the Giants are in prime position.
Well, Barkley was able to go in there, fix the outcut now. There's Marsh and Smith again, same two. They're doubling him. You don't see that from this defense. Dropping the defensive end and the linebacker. We saw the wheel route early. They played it well. Now they come back. Pat Shermer drawing them up here, getting his playmaker the ball in space. Coming back with the angle route. Look at that athleticism. Hurdling him to get out of bounds.
Remember we told you, he has 35 game-winning drives in his career, Eli Manning. Will this be 36? Ingram reaching close to that line. A 9-yard reception there.
Now, I think if you're the 49ers and your defensive coordinator, Rob Salah, you got to get more aggressive here. Eli Manning is picking your apart. They're in field goal range. You have to get more aggressive and try to create a negative play here.
They've only come after him one time tonight, according to next gen. 2nd and 1. Looks like... in! Sterling Shepard! How about it, Eli?
He got it in. Can't say enough about Eli Manning, though. Responding in that situation with how long of a 8 games it's been. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Going the nerves of not knowing what the future holds. He responded. Had a chance to settle for a field goal. He said, no, I'm going to stay aggressive. Leads his team to a touchdown.
What an effort by Shepard. As the Giants roar back. They have played with such heart in the second half. Where they trailed by 10. This was a 20-10 game in the third quarter, and the Giants have lost 20 straight games when trailing by at least 7 points. That's the longest active streak in the NFL and the longest in New York Giants franchise. But in this second half, they have fought back, and they take the lead with under a minute to play. Eli to Shepard. Consider the recent days for Eli Manning and all that's been said and all that has gone on.
Not only that, Tess, but just what did we talk about at the beginning of the broadcast? Eli Manning needed help. The offensive line has protected well tonight. Only 1 sack. The skill position players have made tough catches. Eli Manning can still play the quarterback position, but at this stage of his career, he needs help, and he's gotten a lot of help tonight. Now, can this Giants defense finish off a good night where Eli can ride out and be the hero of tonight?
It was like that aha moment.